Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a no communication reading for my dearest Capricorns. Capricorn, we're going to take a look at someone that you're not talking to either because there's been a fight, an argument, a separation, or maybe it's just not quite an established relationship just yet. If these messages resonate with you, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private reading, so if you're after one, I have those links down below in the description box. All right, let's get started. Let's see what clear messages, advice, and guidance come through for my lovely Capricorns, please. All right, so your person, the King of Pentacles in reverse. So you could be dealing with an earth sign, all right, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. They're viewing you as the Queen of Cups, okay, so very loving, very creative energy. And their future action towards you is the Four of Wands. Okay, so this could be some sort of proposal, some sort of reconciliation, some sort of up-leveling here of this connection. And we see the Eight of Cups. Okay, some of you, now obviously this could be a reconciliation where someone wants to come back together with you, Capricorn. But I also feel like this person is someone who's now starting to really think about marriage and commitment, or think about, riding off in the sunset with you, having a family, being in that Ten of Cups energy. Now the King of Pentacles in reverse could be that this person hasn't taken action just yet. This could be somebody who's also either suffering from health issues or some sort of financial loss. I also get with this card, sometimes it can be somebody here who's not quite whom they seem. All right, and hopefully they're better than you're expecting or imagining. Yeah, look at that, King of Pentacles. But this person, they might be up-leveling their finances. They could be saving up for a ring for some of you, or saving up to take you on a trip or a nice dinner or something like that to have this talk about, okay, how can we make this work? I love the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups together. It's this earth and this water energy, which is fertile, right? There's abundance, there's potential for growth here. And I can't help but notice this big old ring, okay, that this King of Pentacles has. So for a lot of you, it could be some type of proposal. It could also just be symbolic about making a commitment here. Some sort of commitment. Yep, and the Knight of Pentacles. Your person is very, very earthy, Capricorn. So maybe another Capricorn or a Taurus or Virgo, but this person's been taking notes. This person is a slow burner. This is someone who takes their time, but they're strategic. They want to have success. They want to do things right. Okay, they've definitely been taking notes about you. They see you as the Queen of Cups. So they see you as somebody who's very loving, intuitive, sensitive. And again, I love the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups together. To me, they're a really beautiful match. Okay, but they see you as the Four of Swords. Maybe they're waiting for you to heal from something here. And also with the Four of Swords, they might just be a little bit worried that you're holding back, that you're not taking action. Some of you, they're just coming in to ask you out on a date, right? Others of you, they're asking for your hand in marriage or something. But with the Four of Swords, it's like they're a little bit worried because you're not taking action right now. Yep, they're viewing you as the Judgment card in reverse. This person's worried you're not going to give them a chance, or you don't want the same things, or you don't want to up-level this connection. Okay, and so they're definitely doing their homework, taking their notes, trying to, make a really, really good impression on you, or make something very, very special here for you. Okay, we see the Seven of Swords in reverse. This person, if they have been acting like a little bit cagey, like if this is somebody you've been dating, right? I think they're nervous. They're nervous to have this conversation or to make this proposal. For others of my Capricorns, this is somebody here who may not have been particularly focused on love for quite some time. And so if they're coming in to ask you out, like they're going to be, they want it to go smoothly. They want to have success, and they're going to be revealing their deep feelings here for you. And you're about to get communication. It could be kind of blunt and direct, okay? Like I'm not getting like super romantic energy off of this person, okay? And a lot of my Capricorns with the Knight of Swords in reverse, you're not gonna see this coming, or it might even take you by surprise or be a little bit confusing, but the message is gonna be blunt. The message is going to be blunt with this King of Swords. Like, I feel like you might chuckle about it later on, kind of like I'm chuckling right now. Like, Okay, it could have had a little bit more finesse, but they definitely are telling you how they feel in a very direct way. And I think a lot of my Capricorns, you're going to be okay with that. All right, it's going to be very very to the point. All right, but I think you're not going to be left wondering how they feel. Okay. All right, so Capricorns, let's see what else we need to know about this person. What else do my Capricorns need to know about this person, please? Okay, so some of you, they're a little bit worried about their finances, or they have been. Now this blossoming abundance card coming through tells me they might be feeling a little bit stuck because of that. Like maybe they're not making as much money as they're used to, or maybe they've had some financial setbacks. It could also just be their fears and worries here that, that they're not going to be able to make this happen with you. Okay. We see the contract. This person, some of you, this person, they want to get married. Like if you've been dating this person, it's like they want to up level this connection. They might be asking you to go to the courthouse, or let's make this official, whatever that might mean. It doesn't necessarily have to be marriage. And yep, they've made up their mind that they want you and they want only you. And we see this strength card. They're building up that strength and courage to come towards you. You're the one that they want, Capricorn, and I would get ready for a very sort of blunt proposal. That's kind of what I'm getting. It might just be short and sweet what they have to say to you. Okay, I do think it may come as a bit of a surprise for some of my Capricorns. And like I said, some of you it's marriage, others of you it's moving in together, or they're just, telling you how they feel, asking you out on that first date. So let's see, Capricorn, what is this person going through, or what do they need to overcome? All right, embrace newness. So out with the old, in with the new, try a new approach, find a change of scenery. Yeah, for some of you, they are going to try to take you like on a nice walk, or maybe take you to a new restaurant, okay? But they're ready. They're ready for this 10 of Cups. They're ready to walk away from the single life. And we see the past. Reflect and appreciate what you have experienced. If there's something keeping you stagnant, it may be time to release it. So I think it's mostly like their fears, their insecurities, their inhibitions. All right, let's see what messages, advice, and guidance do we have for my Capricorns, please. Messages, advice, and guidance for my Capricorns, please. Okay, we have emotions. Look within your heart space and understand why you feel the way you do. Yeah, because I do think too, like I think a lot of my Capricorns, this might take you by surprise. And with this emotions energy, Spirit saying, just look within your heart for the answer here, Capricorn, okay? And we have determination. Attaining something worthwhile is the result of setting intentions, doing the work, and putting in the effort. Yeah, beautiful. So, if you want it, it might take some work, but I can see you two really making something beautiful happen here. Okay. So let's see, what would this person like you to know? I'm going to actually pull from the Soulmates and Separation deck. Clear messages, advice, and guidance. What would this person like you to know? Actually, they're telling me to use another deck. That's not the right deck. What does this person want my Capricorns to know? Yeah, the Soul's Song. What does this person want my Capricorns to know? I feel like we're going to get I choose you and only you. Results happen when we upend contentedness and push ourselves. Yeah, this person, again, maybe they've been a little bit complacent here. The divine, I recognize the universe has been trying to get my attention. I'm learning to listen. Yeah, and they're being divinely guided to you, okay, and to up-level this connection. And is it possible for us to blend our cultures, because my heritage means a lot to me? So some of you, that might be a little bit concerned about friends and family and things like that, but they're going to go for it. That's the energy I'm getting. They're definitely going to go for it. All right, so let's see what advice and guidance we have for my Capricorns here. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Capricorns. Make your dreams real. Some of you, this is going to be a dream come true. For others of you, it's just a reminder to stay on your path, focus on your passions, what you want to create for yourself. Okay, and be at home. So be, some of you are working hard on a business from home or building your own business. Keep doing that. little side message there. But I also feel like be at home, be comfortable within your skin with who you are. This person, you know, they love all, you know, all your perfect imperfections, right? You're perfect just the way you are, and lay a solid foundation. See, I think you two are gonna be living together or married or buying a home together or something like that. That's the energy I'm getting. And we see trust in divine detours. Number 16 is a tower moment here. Okay, some of you might be seeing coyotes, like whether they're coyote shirts or things like that, but trust in divine detours. So I feel like with this energy, maybe you've waited for this, maybe there have been detours here, what have you, but I feel like you're going to realize why everything has happened the way it has to bring you to this point, this moment in your relationship. All right, Capricorn, I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.